Hello everyone and welcome back to Sakura Magical Girls. Don't forget to check the video description for links to the game as well as our Discord server and other ways you can support the channel. In the last episode, Taichi was on the beach and witnessed Yuki just completely wreck shop with her pink death laser of love.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing is against the Geneva Conventions.
I'm sure it's fine. My training in the forest has been going well. Although it's a very slow process, my arsenal of spells is starting to expand. The only problem with the story I've had so far... Damn, my volume is all over the place. The only problem I've had with the story so far is that we don't really have any sort of knowledge of how much time is passing. I mean, maybe it's a detail that doesn't matter, but...
Yeah, I get the same sense. There's no passage of time.
Yeah.
Even in, Sakura Swim Club, where it was unclear, you still had, this competition is in X days.
Right. And here it just kind of sort of happens, so you don't... Well, whatever. Anyway, I've yet to manipulate negative karma again. Though Ayame... Whoo boy, you can tell it's a new recording session. Although Ayame assured me that it couldn't hold any influence over me, I'm not really willing to take that risk. As things stand, I'm more than capable of dealing with these creatures with my other spells. The forest, however, still wants to mess with me. Alright, I'm here for today's training. I'm guessing there's going to be tree roots tripping me, slimes dropping on me, and branches smacking me in the face? The forest doesn't respond. Okay, good to know. But aren't you ever going to get tired of this?
No.
A bush shrugs at me once again. Okay, so that's a no. Let's get started then. A tree branch bends to form what I think is a thumbs up. Whatever force is controlling this place sure is annoying. Maybe if I stop responding to it, it'll stop being interested and give up. As soon as I take a step, I notice something soft underneath my foot. It's a mushroom. When I take my foot off, a cloud of spores wafts into my face. I sneeze loudly. Ugh. Come on, making me sneeze now? It's then that I notice it's become very hard to concentrate. What was I thinking about again? I tap my wand onto my forehead, trying to remember what it was I was doing in this forest. Wait, should I be tapping this on my forehead? Wouldn't that be dangerous? I'm not really sure. I think I know who I am. No? Actually, I don't think I do know. But I only have the vaguest sense of purpose right now. Hey, who am I? A bush shrugs at me. Oh, wait, should bushes be shrugging? That doesn't sound like a thing that should happen. And why do I keep talking to myself like this? I'm not really in my right mind, am I?
No.
Something happened to me, I think. But whenever I try to remember something, it all becomes a vague jumble of images in my head. This can't be a good thing. I mean, I wouldn't be in a weird forest full of giant mushrooms without a reason, would I? At least, I think that's how it would work. What sort of person am I? But no one offers me a real answer. Maybe I should sit down. I stumble a little bit before finding a rock to sit on. Well, I don't really know where I am, who I am, or what I'm doing here right now. Maybe I should try to find a way out of this forest. If I can find some help, maybe I'll be able to figure out who I am. The wand in my hand, it has to be mine, right? But when I look at it, there's only the vaguest sense of familiarity. Ooh, that was a hard word today. Well, okay. I just need to get out of here. I can work out the rest after that.
You'll never leave.
After about an hour of stumbling around the forest, the effects of the spores start to wear off. The vague cloudiness in my head slowly gives way to a boiling rage. That was not funny.
Yes, it was.
I hear giggling somewhere in the forest.
It's full of fucking sylphs.
If you ever do anything like that to me again, I will set this whole forest on fire.
Shenanigans.
The giggling immediately stops when I say that. You think I won't do it? You can't just make someone lose their memory like that. I don't care how funny you find it or how much of a joke it is to you, but if you ever do anything like that again, I will destroy you. One of the trees droops as if it's depressed.
Captain Buzzkill.
Okay, maybe I went a little farther, but you can't just keep doing this to me. I'm trying to do my best for those two girls, and you're being a real pain in the ass about it.
It's my job.
So, could we just live and let live, please? The tree gives a nod.
Suppose.
Great. Thanks. That's all I needed to hear. I promise I won't be burning anything. Seriously. I know that I'm trying to turn a new leaf, but the puns. Taichi's got them. But I'm not about to let this stupid forest keep making fun of me. If you always take these things lying down, it's just going to keep escalating. That's what I learned from starting fights in the schoolyard. Oh yeah, I forgot we're a delinquent. Turning the other cheek is just offering them a chance to slap you again. Anyway, maybe I can finally have a peaceful training session for a change. I suddenly feel a presence in the forest. Who's there?
My, you certainly have a bad temper, boy.
Ayame is sitting on a branch looking down on me.
That forest sprite is very upset, you know. Nature spirits have fragile feelings.
Maybe it's about time someone told that sprite not to be such a pain.
Maybe. Either way, you've come along splendidly with your magical training. Are you not going to practice negative karma manipulation too?
Sorry, but I'm not going to be doing that anymore.
Oh? Did those two manage to scare you away from it?
I just feel like it's asking for something to go wrong.
Well, I can't compel you to do anything other than what you wish to. If you feel that what I've shown you is too dangerous for your tastes, then go your own way. It makes little difference to me.
After she says that, I expect her to leave, but she keeps sitting there on that branch.
What? Is something the matter?
Aren't you going to leave? I'm not going to pursue that line of training, so...
Did you think I came here just to train you? That would be shallow reasoning at best. The only reason I'm here is because I'm interested in you. That's it. Pure and simple.
Right. That does seem like a lot more in line with her thinking.
I already told you that I was going to make you mine, boy. The fact that you're not interested in training doesn't change that fact. I swear, you're just too cute. Virgins are always the best.
I keep telling you I'm not a virgin.
Please make more of that angry face for me.
Oh my god.
The futility of your anger is so adorable.
I swear. Anyway, I'm going to go back to training. Feel free to do whatever it is you want to do.
That's always what I do, isn't it? Show me what you can do with that thin little wand of yours.
Will you stop using wording like that, please? How does she know how to get me so riled up? The forest sprite is finally leaving me alone, but now she's on my back. Looks like my training sessions are never going to be peaceful. After that ridiculously long training session was over, she ushered me into a hotel room. A sentence which I would usually like to say.
My, you certainly have come a long way. That particular technique you use with water is quite impressive.
Are you making fun of me again?
No, I really do mean it. You have a talent for magic.
Judging by the tone of her voice, she really does mean that. Which is surprising, really. Say, Ayame...
Yes, boy?
Did you really fail that test? She grows quiet then.
Those two told you about that, did they? I don't see how it's any of your business.
I'm involved in this feud between you two, so it is my business.
Very well, I'll indulge you on this little request of yours. Yes, I did fail the test. I don't believe in love. All those things they spout when they're casting spells, it's enough to make me feel sick. Certainly don't have any use for it. Only thing which I follow are my own desires. I couldn't care less for other people.
But why did you take the blame for me back then? If you don't care about other people... She just looks at me.
There's nothing special in that act.
Uh-huh.
Simply enjoying things as they are now.
Uh-huh.
If those two girls found out you were manipulating negative karma, you wouldn't have been able to become a magician. Since I'm very much interested in seeing what your talents develop into, I didn't want to end it so soon.
That's a good explanation, from her perspective at least. But I just can't help but feel that isn't the truth. Why would she have become a magical girl in the first place if this is the sort of person she is? On some level, I'm certain that she does care about me. And, well, I do care about her too. Are you sure that's the truth?
Of course I'm sure. I swear, boy, you sure do know how to ask some annoying questions. but I'm willing to forgive you.
She looks up at the clock.
Ah, how the time flies. I must be taking my leave, boy. There are things for me to do, places for me to be. So I'll see you later.
She leaps off the balcony, disappearing as soon as she escapes my sight. Well, I've learned a little bit more about her. She tries to put on an uncaring personality, but I think she's actually a caring person under that. Maybe she hasn't given up on love. Who could know for sure? Yuki and Hikari have invited me on another cruise today. Oh yeah, we didn't get to see them in bikinis. This is probably the time. They figure that they've earned a break, given everything that has happened lately. Not that I'm complaining. After yesterday's training session, I was really strung out. Imagine being here at the beach and not actually enjoying it as well. As I muse to myself, I see someone walk up on me. Hey, do I know you?
It's the manager.
It takes me a moment to realize it is the manager. He's lost a lot of weight. I barely recognize him. Hey, Taichi. He puts something into my hand. Here's your paycheck. You've been doing great out there. Just make sure you keep up the good work. As he walks off, a sense of guilt settles over me. I haven't done any cleaning in ages, but I'm still collecting the checks for it.
Hey, Taichi! What have you got there?
Hey, you two, it's a paycheck.
Aren't you lucky? Sounds like good timing.
Are you sure that it was the right thing to do to the manager?
What do you mean? He's finally turning his life around. Do you know how bad his diet was? Yeah, his arteries were only moments away from being completely clogged.
Well, I know he wasn't...
I'm doing voices wrong, and I can tell.
I know he wasn't in good health, but something about this just doesn't sit right with me. What did you do to him anyway?
Well, I left a suggestion which made him see us as his employees. And went to make sure that you had plenty of time off work. We also reminded him of the love in his own heart.
What do you mean?
You might not realize it, but someone like that carries a lot of pain, too. People are sculpted by what they experience. We'll not tell you the details, but he's in a better place than he's been in a long time.
I guess even the manager deserves a shot at redemption. I guess it's not really my business to know. Shall we get going then?
Let's! Another cruise would be excellent.
Simply sailing along the ocean's gentle waves, it sure is relaxing. You sometimes end up with people you can't stand being around, but at least you can move away from them. I've always wanted to ask you two, do you cast some sort of spell to change your appearance to other people?
Yes. Yep. As much as I like this uniform, it's better not to attract unnecessary attention.
So, what do you look like then?
Students! It's
Of
a nice,
course.
simple disguise. And you can go just about anywhere and no one will be suspicious of you.
What sort of places have you been going where people would find you suspicious?
That's a secret!
That's a bit worrying. I won't pry then.
It's amazing how much you've mellowed out. We did say this before, right?
Yeah, you did. A certain forest sprite taught me a lot about patience. I just hope that she isn't still upset after what happened yesterday. Trying to learn magic has been really the hard thing to do. I can't just wave my fists at it and shout angrily to get what I want.
How often have you done that?
Maybe a bit more than I would care to admit.
Just how bad were you in school, Taichi?
Probably one of the worst. I don't believe in taking any garbage from anyone, but I think that I have to learn that I can't just snap at people every time something doesn't go my way.
Exactly. I'm glad you're coming to terms with your own shortcomings. It's not an easy thing to do.
Have you two gone through similar things?
When we went through our training, yes. Purity of purpose and keeping a clear heart are essential for magical girls. We cannot allow negative emotions to keep us down. And we both had our share of those when we first trained under our master. That's right. Something like magic, especially magic that originates from the purity of one's heart, is not an easy thing to learn. This world leaves stains upon the soul, blotches of darkness. But with enough will, such things can be overcome.
And one of the things you can overcome is waiting 24 hours for the next one.
Oh!
Right? Thank you all very much for watching. We will see you again tomorrow for another episode.
Oh, really? I was getting into it.